it's Monce. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in this video, I will be sharing with you guys my tips as to how you can manage to learn more than one language at a time. Because guess what, guys? It is possible. It is so possible to learn more than just one language at a time. And I know some people say it's not possible, some people say it's possible. I'm personally one of those people that say it's possible because I'm doing it. Like, I'm literally learning more than one language at a time. So let's get on to the tips. Okay guys, so in this video, I will be giving you guys 5 real, genuine tips that you guys could follow to be able to manage to learn more than just one language. Because you know, one language is fun, but 2 or 3 or 4 languages, it's just better, you know? It's just more fun. It makes the process more enjoyable. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let's start with the first tip. So the first tip to be able to learn more than one language at a time is to be able to prioritize. If you want to be able to learn more than one language, you're going to have to learn how to prioritize your languages and the time you spend on each language. And so to help you prioritize, I have made 3 questions that you guys can ask yourselves right now. The first question is, what language do you want to focus on the most? Because we all have that one specific language in which we want to put a bit more more focus towards, you know? Personally, for me, at this moment, it is French that I'm focusing more on, just because it's the one I'm advancing more in, and it's the one that will kind of benefit me the most at this point. But that comes up with the second question, which is, what language will I benefit from the most? Maybe you're going on vacation to that country. Maybe your school is letting you take a language test, for me, example. Or I don't know, maybe you have other reasons as to maybe why that language that you're prioritizing will benefit you the most. And the third question that you can ask yourself is, what language is most important to you? Of course, the most important question, what language do you care the most about? What language do you just enjoy listening to a lot, you know? It's just, you know, you feel it. Those are the 3 questions that you can ask yourselves right now to be able to kind of know how to prioritize your languages. On to the second tip, which is to be organized. Being organized, guys, is like crucial. It's like, in order to be organized for languages, you need to have specific days in which you study those languages, in which you learn those languages. For example, I have my days. Mondays, I study French, and then Tuesdays, I study Italian and Korean. That's how I plan out my entire week. Every single week I do Mondays French, Tuesdays Italian and Korean, and then Thursdays I do French, and then yada yada yada, you know? So that's how I kind of organize my languages, because if I don't organize them, I'm literally going to be like all over the place. Also, in order to be organized, guys, it is so important to have notebooks, like grammar notebooks, vocab notebooks, just like notes that you take for the language separate. Like, each language needs to have their own notebook. Don't combine your languages into just one notebook, if you know what I mean. Don't have like some grammar points for French in one notebook and then some grammar points for like Chinese in the same notebook. No, that's like literally going to drive you insane, and that's going to mess up your mind a lot. So that is another way you can just be organized in your language learning in order to learn more than just one language. So now moving on to the third tip, which is plan ahead. Planning ahead is so just efficient because you already have your plan for your entire week, or maybe month if you like to plan really ahead. You kind of know in advance how your language week is going to look like, how your language study sessions are going to look like, and that's important because that also goes with the second tip that I gave you guys, which was to be organized. So they kind of all go hand in hand, you know? Also, planning ahead allows for more time management. It allows you to be more flexible with your time and with your day, so you could plan your day around your language study sessions. So planning ahead is really, really good. And my 4th tip is to, before you learn more than just one language, I recommend you guys be more advanced in one of the languages. For example, in my case, I started learning just French for an entire almost 1 year. And so I just learned French for 1 year. And then after I got a lot more advanced in French, I started to learn Italian. And once I got a little bit more ahead in Italian, that's when I started learning Korean. So I feel like in order to be successful in learning more than just one language, if you want to learn 2 or 3 languages, I feel like it's really beneficial for you to just start being more advanced in one language, and then like that moving on to the rest of the languages that you want to learn. Because that way you won't just start off from scratch in every single language, because starting off from scratch in more than just one language, that can actually be very not beneficial for you, because you're going to get confused if the languages are possibly in the same, like, I don't know how to say, category. Let's say French, Italian, and Spanish. If you want to learn all those 3 languages like from scratch, like I want to learn those 3 languages right now, good luck with that. Good luck with conjugations, good luck with vocab. You're going to be very confused. So I recommend if you want to study languages, you do that, try to advance more in one language and then move on to the next. And then my 5th and last tip to be able to be successful in learning more than just one language is to try new study methods. Maybe if you have one study method for learning a language that you're more advanced in and you're going to learn another language, try something new, try something different. Maybe that could help you be more successful in learning that language, Just because you're successful in studying one language a certain way doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be the same in the other language that you want to learn. It might be the same, it might not be the same, but just it's good to be open-minded about how you study, separate languages or 2 different languages. Because for example, for me, the way that I study French is really different as to how I'm studying Korean. And so, it's just good to be open-minded of different studying methods that you can use. Maybe you find some on YouTube, maybe you find some on like websites, blogs, whatever, or maybe friends that you know that they do different study methods, and it's good because you can try it. And if you don't like it, then just leave it, But also if you do like that method, now you have something new that you could try and keep using for your language study sessions. So yeah, guys, those were my 5 main tips for being able to learn more than just one language. And honestly, I use these tips to this day because they've just helped me so much in being able to really just learn French, Italian, and Korean. And I know those are just 3 languages, but learning 3 languages, it's not hard. It's just if you know how to manage your time, if you know how to plan ahead correctly, if you know just how to organize yourself, then you're going to be very successful in learning more than just 1 or 2 or 3 languages. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this video was successful. What am I saying? I hope this video was helpful in any way possible. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next video. Bye guys.